Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a collective oracle for today. Today is Wednesday, January 22nd, 2025. You may follow me on the book, the talk, the YouTube, the Blue Sky Social, the Lemonade, the fan base, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, fabulous. We love that for you. Whatever doesn't fit, just leave it on the table for someone else. We just don't want you taking on energy that wasn't meant for you. It's pretty easy. We're going to use the Rare Rebel deck. You can find this on Etsy. Actually, I was just thinking about going on there to even see if it's still on there or not, because it's been a while. We got one on the table. Two on the table. Everybody have a great hump day. Everybody, anybody. I went out to lunch with the ex-husband and his mother. Went very well. It was very nice to see her. I haven't seen her since before the divorce. So that was nice. Got to chat with her and the ex-husband, and he's on vacation right now. He's probably going to come over this weekend to visit with the cats. We got 4 on the table. We went to Longhorn Steakhouse. I haven't been there in forever. I totally forgot what it was like to even go there. And I think that's like only my second or third time ever going there. Four on the table. I had like this really good Parmesan crusted chicken breast, but oh my god, after I ate it, I was like, I should not have eaten that. Way too good, way too filling. I mean, I guess the good news is I'll probably be full until morning. We got 5 on the table. One is a major. I think I've told you guys before that there's some cards in this deck that are major arcana from her actual tarot deck. So technically there's a major out here. Sometimes I acknowledge it, sometimes I don't. We got 6 on the table. I told the ex-husband that I brought my cards with me. I said, and he's like, and I said, oh, you don't want a reading? And he goes, I think he's a little scared. I think he's a little scared to have a reading. Well, that's fine. I get it. I get it. We got 7 on the table. Oh, have you seen me drinking? I got my electrolyte drink here. Okay, we got 8 on the table. 9 on the table. One last shuffle. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. I'm going to set these up here over by on top of the dresser because I still got the towel on the window, although I probably could take it off now. We're back to normal winter temperatures. Normal. All right, so we've got trauma. It was upside down. It was kind of like more upside down than not. So we'll talk about it. We got transformation, inner child, crown chakra, judgment, take action, stay grounded, connect to spirit. Sorry, I'm just making sure the mic is okay. We got don't hate, create. And we got listen up. Bottom of the deck. Okay, so ding, 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 ding. All right. No, feminine, masculine, take out resonates. It doesn't matter. So I don't know if this is you. I don't know if this is someone else. Take out resonates. Because someone's going through a transformation. Someone has inner child trauma, okay? But when it came out in the reverse, to me that's just someone that's working on it. And I feel the same way about childhood trauma that I do about healing. Like you're never going to quote unquote completely heal that trauma. I mean, you're going to get pretty damn close, but you always carry that stuff around with you. It's just like you carry anything else with you. So saying I'm healed from it, I mean, to me, we're just always healing. I feel like somebody so whoever this person is who's transforming, they're receiving some type of judgment and it's affecting their crown chakra. So like, and I'll just say this. So like, if this is someone that was more of a karmic energy, low vibrational, however you want to phrase that. Oops, I just kicked something. And they decide, okay, fine, like I'm done with this shitty life. I guess I shouldn't say shitty life. I'm done with this life, and I'm going to heal myself, and I'm going to do better for myself. I want better for myself. Like I'm going to go on a healing journey. I'm going to transform. Blah 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 blah. You're still going to get judgment. You're still going to get karma for whatever you did. You know, if you got karma coming towards you, it's coming towards you, whether you're healing or not. So part of this person's judgment, karma, when it says crown chakra, like I'm just thinking third eye, intuitiveness, psychic ability, something like that is being affected. There might be a little bit of a halt on activity there. And that could possibly be just because I feel this way. I don't know that everybody else feels this way, but I feel like a lot of your karma, a lot of your judgment tends to be exactly what you doled out. You know, like for example, like when we say like, so and so dated a person and then that person cheated on them, then they get into a relationship with the person that they cheated on, and then that person that they cheated on with cheats on them. You know what I mean? Like that's karma. Like you cheated, so now someone's cheating on you. Kind of that kind of thing. So in my mind, if this person is having their abilities taken away, it's not for no reason. So maybe this person was trying to tap into somebody else's third eye, trying to tap into someone else's gifts, trying to spell work away someone else's gifts, someone trying to, I mean, somebody's trying to get into somebody's dream state. I mean, that would cause some karma on your crown. I mean, I don't really feel like people can actually do that, but people feel like they can. You know what I mean? God's judgment is going to be related to what you did. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. While this is happening, this person's transforming, they're healing. They're healing their inner child trauma. This is someone taking action. They're staying grounded, connecting to spirit. And this person, whoever they are that's connecting to spirit, this is someone that's listening. Okay. So this is someone that's taking it seriously. And whatever they're being told through meditation, through, for crying out loud. Okay, why did the card fall that far back? Whatever they're listening to through meditation, through just talking to God, whatever the case may be, don't hate, create. So this person is basically being told, like, channel that energy, transmute, because you got transformation here, transmute that energy into something else. That negative energy that you used to put towards doing negative shit to yourself, to others, do something good with it. Create something, make something, be something. It's snowing here. There might be accidents out there. I can hear sirens. I know, everybody in the Midwest thinks that they can drive during the snow. I got news for you. First of all, I drive like an old lady. I don't care. Like, and I have 4-wheel drive on my Subaru, my new Subaru. I don't give a shit. I'm not risking my life to go 10 miles over the speed limit for some idiot that's, 20 minutes late to work. You should have left your house on time. I don't know what to tell you. And I'll tell you what, if I wake up in the morning and I think the weather's too bad, I call off for work. I don't even bother to go in. I save people the trauma of having me on the road with them because I'm that nice. But seriously, everybody's like, oh, you live in the Midwest. You should know how to drive in the snow. Who knows how to drive in the snow? Tell me. I remember one time when I was still working at the local mall a couple towns over. One of my friends, He had a big SUV, and he was always like, "Oh." And I still had my old car, my original car, Annabelle. She was a Chevy Aveo, a little four door, almost like a hatchback kind of looking car. Cutesy. She was my baby. And he's like, "Oh, your car is horrible." He's like, "I got four-wheel drive. I can handle the snow. I can handle the ice." Da, 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 da. I remember one day I went into work. It was my part-time job at the Sunglass Hut, and my old boss. I was like, "Where's so and so?" And she goes, "Oh, he got in a car accident." And I was like, "What?" And she goes, "Yeah, he ran off into the ditch in the snow." I was like, "Oh, really? Do tell." Because I thought he had four-wheel drive, and that was impenetrable to the weather. Anyway, it's all a lie. We don't know how to drive up here. Nobody knows how to drive up here. Come on. And nobody should. I mean, really, when you think about it, rain, snow, sleet, ice, those are things that you really probably weren't meant to be driving in to begin with. Do you know what I mean? Seriously. We probably should not be driving in that. Especially when we have like those big bad winter storms that last like a day, 2 days, and it's just constant snow, and the plows just eventually stop because it's just too much, and we have to drive around on like packed snow. It's just not safe. It's really just not safe. So I really hate it when people are like, "Oh, you should know how to drive it." No, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Just because you have four-wheel drive or a big truck, or it does not mean at all that you can't get into a car accident like anybody else. And when you drive like a moron in the snow, on the ice, because here, with the weather being as cold as it's been, you could get ice underneath that snow. You wouldn't even know. And you're going to drive 50, 60 miles in a 30 zone? Okay, good luck, sir. And or ma'am. I don't do that. I drive like an old lady. I don't care. Anywho, over the tangent. This is someone that's invested in themselves. Like they're invested in this journey. This is not somebody that's like, "Oh, well, maybe I'll try and see. And then after like 5 days, they're like, "Yeah, this is too hard. I'm going to go back to my old life." No, this is somebody that's. It's funny because like, and this is how healing is when you really think about it, because this person is in the middle of getting over their inner child trauma. This is someone that's receiving judgment, you know so they're going through that. But this is someone that, even while they're doing all that and going through all of that, like, this is someone staying positive. This is someone making the effort. This is someone continuing on that journey, going down that road. And that's not easy. That's not easy. And I mean, let's just be honest. Channel all that energy, transmute it into something positive, into something good. Whether that's art, uh, exercise. I mean, it could be anything. Writing, singing, musician, painter, photographer. I mean, you can be investing your time in anything. You can be transmuting that negative energy into positive energy any old way. You could be doing community service. You could be volunteering your time and helping others. That's a great way to transmute your energy. Last year I had a flippin' website. I got it through work because I was going to volunteer for this thing through work. And she's like, oh, okay, so you got to go to the website and sign up. Well, the website is actually public, and you can go on there and choose your state and choose your county, and then it'll give you all the community service things that are, out there for the public to help out in your area. So I had kept it, or I thought I had kept it on my phone, that I had saved the web address, but I guess not, because now I can't find it. And I created an account on there. You have to create an account when you go on there and start doing community service. Now I can't find the freaking website, and I can't figure it out, because that's one of my things for this year, is I was going to do some community service. I ended up not doing it last year, because when I went to the actual page for that specific thing, it was like, oh no, it's already full. And I was like, she said it wasn't full. And it won't, when it said it was full, it wouldn't even let you like try and register. So I ended up not doing anything, but I totally flippin' forgot the address. And then I went back and forth through email with this lady from corporate, and I swear to God, I saved the email, but I can't find the email. Can't find the email. It's obnoxious. Anyway, yeah, this is somebody putting good vibes out there while they're healing themselves, working on themselves, and receiving their judgment. Like, I like this. This is good. Because this is, like I said, this is someone invested. This isn't a faker. And I don't mean that in a bad way. Some people get on the healing journey and then they just decide, for whatever reason, it's too much. It's not for them, whatever the case. And that's fine, because it's not to say, in a couple of years they change their mind and they try again, It's hard work changing into a new human being, changing your perspective on life, looking at things differently, looking at yourself differently. I was talking to the ex-husband because I had texted him this morning and said, I don't know if I'm coming out there because it's snowing and it's going to snow all day. And he goes, well, I'll come pick you up and bring you back and we can go to lunch and hang out. And then he's like, I'll take you home and then I'll go home. And I was like, oh, okay. So he had an ulterior motive, of course, because he wanted to go to the comic book shop out here, which is fine. He came and got me, and, we went and saw his mom and had lunch and all that jazz. But on the way home, him driving me back to my place, he's a big pot smoker, and he always has been, and for a long time. And I'm not into, I mean, I've never really been a smoker per se, but I used to like to eat edibles and stuff. And now I just don't partake. I don't, like, I don't care. And I stopped drinking. My last drink was in November. And told him the story about the moonshine that I got from the guy at work and how I didn't feel anything. And he goes, well, maybe you just didn't feel anything because of your tolerance. And I said to him, I said, yeah, but think about it. Like, I don't keep alcohol in the house. I haven't since like last year. Well, technically early 2024. I actually finished all the alcohol in the house. Was it like March, I think, or April? I think it was March. And I said to him, I said, I don't drink like I used to drink. I said, because I realized I had issues with binging. And I said to him, I said, my tolerance should be like nothing. Like, I should have drank that bottle of moonshine and been on the floor. I said, but I didn't feel anything. And he goes, well, that doesn't sound right. I was like, I forgot why we were talking about this. There was a funny point in there somewhere. I don't know. We just got on the topic of me not drinking and trying to heal myself from that and the binge drinking and all that stuff. And I think he was a little surprised because he's like, you don't have a problem with alcohol. And I'm like, but I kind of do. And when I said binge drinking, he's like, well, I guess. I said, you guess? I said, don't you remember? Like I would go to the store and buy like $500 worth of alcohol and then let it sit there for months and then one day be like, okay, I'm going to drink all this and drink as much alcohol as I possibly could. Like, you don't think that that was weird? And he goes, well, I never really thought about it. I'm like, trust me, it was weird. Like, it was an issue. And he's like, so you could still drink if you want. And I said, yeah, I could. I said, but what's the point? Like, I don't feel anything. Like, I've healed myself from it. Like, I don't even. And don't get me wrong, like, I feel the urge. I told him, I said, the funny thing is, I said, the thing I think about the most is like a cold can of beer. Like sitting down with a burger and a fry and a nice cold can of beer. You know, like in the summer outside, but a nice cold can of beer. And he goes, you don't drink beer. And I said, well, I do. I did. You know, certain types of beer, you know, not often. I said, but of all the things that I could want to drink, that is the one thing I think about the most, is having a can of beer. I used to love to drink wine. Margaritas was always my favorite drink. Give me a margarita. Actually, I got the ex-mother-in-law to have a margarita at lunch today. Yeah, I told him, I'm like, what's the point? If I don't feel anything, what's the point? I'm just killing my liver for nothing. I'm not even enjoying it. I said, there's no point. And quite honestly, wasted calories, more crap to my waistline. I said, there's no point anymore. That part of my life is over. And that's fine. It's just, you know, when you first start, it's kind of like, well, what do you mean I need to give up alcohol? Like, that might be all I have left. But it's not. Kid, it's not. So I really like this. I think this is good. This is someone that's serious about their health, their mental health, emotional health, physical health, for sure. It's kind of funny too, because when I look at the take action and the stay grounded, I think this person is probably more active, more physical activity, which is always good. All right, I think I'm going to leave it there. Easy peasy. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you found it entertaining. I hope everybody had a great hump day. I'll be on in the morning with affirmations. I hope everybody has a great Thursday morning. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.